On your mark, get set, go. How long do you take to walk into McDonald's, place your order, eat your meal, and get back to your car? Answers may vary, of course. You might be chatting with friends, meeting a business associate, celebrating with family, or just having a little time to yourself. Whatever the case may be, you'd better be sure your business is done within a half hour. Certain locations of the world's largest restaurant chain have made arrangements with local parking companies to fine you $38 if you're still at the restaurant after 30 minutes. After 15 days and you haven't dealt with the ticket, it'll jump to $63. An unfair way to treat your customers? We thought so. So we paid a visit to McDonald's restaurant 5573 at Seattle Center, across from Seattle's famous landmark, the Space Needle. This McDonald's has about 30 parking spots and several trees that border the property. If you look very closely between the trees, you might see a sign or two warning you about parking. On our first visit, we didn't see any. We had our Big Mac and shake and returned to our vehicle. A parking ticket lay on the windshield. It had been issued 34 minutes after we received our food receipt. We started looking for signs. We found a few that talked about unauthorized or improperly parked vehicles being towed, but they didn't specify a 30-minute time limit. Other signs detailed parking lot hours and warned about car security. We did find the right signs eventually. One was covered in graffiti. 2 others were partially hidden by the trees. We tried to talk to the parking lot attendant giving the tickets, but he didn't have much to say. So we left with a full stomach and a parking ticket. On the way out, we couldn't help but notice the adjoining parking lots next to McDonald's. Every stall had a clearly posted sign detailing park policies. Even around the city, parking areas seemed to be adequately posted, either by signs or on the ground itself. A few days later, we returned, hoping McDonald's could shed some light on how they justify tickets in spite of the inadequate signage.
Yeah. Here is the talk. Yeah, could we talk to the manager, please?
I'm the manager.
Hi. Hi. You want to hold?
I will not talk to you on camera, though.
Well, we have to because it's a parking ticket. Okay, can you tell us what the time is? What's the time right now?
Almost 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock? No, almost 5.
It's almost 5 o'clock.
Tell us the exact time.
One sticker with flyer, one small coffee.
It's 4:52 or 3.
Let me see, after 3 o'clock.
You want me to try and get in there?
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah.
Interestingly, while we were questioning the validity of this ticket, another ticket was being prepared for our vehicle outside. Within 20 minutes of coming inside the restaurant, we had received another ticket. The second ticket had the wrong date on it and did not even list a time.
We got a parking ticket which does not have a time on it. Can you put the time on it? Because we are sitting here.
Nothing on camera. Nothing on camera. Put the camera away and I'll talk to you. Say anything at all. I don't have to do anything about the ticket, okay? So,
Well,
just...
It's your property.
No,
It's
not
McDonald's,
It's
right?
McDonald's property. The people don't work for me.
They don't work for you?
They do not work for me.
Then
no.
why are they on your premises?
They're on my premises to give tickets.
No.
Management had nothing to say about the second ticket, but they did call the police.
How are we doing, officer?
Howdy. What's going on? I haven't had a chance to talk to the person who called 911, so I'm obligated to go in there and get his side of the story. So, but I'm talking to you. Go ahead.
Paying a $38 parking ticket, or even 2, is not the big issue for us. We felt the real issue was the deceptive business practice of inadequate signs, something many people every day could fall prey to. So we took a little time to investigate further with this, knowing that most people don't really have the time to. So what do you think? Deceptive or not? Unfair or not? Where else might this be going on? The McDonald's Corporation operates over 31,000 restaurants around the world. If one ticket were issued at just half of those locations, each day for a year, that's over $200 million. 15,500 restaurants, times $38, times 365 days, $214,985,000. Now that's called a Happy Meal.
One of the cases where the guy is sitting in his car and he's getting a ticket. Just think of that. You're sitting in your car on the property and the guy comes and slides the ticket right on your windshield and walks away. What would you do? You would be helpless.
Wondered if we could just ask you a few questions about it.
Is it okay we take a look at the ticket? That's exactly where he's coming from, I guess, from our Jeep. Exactly where he's coming from, I guess, from our Jeep. What? I just didn't think it was right, and since they are doing business worldwide, I figured they were setting a trend which would not be good for innocent people. It's not all about money, but it was about principles, and it's about helping those innocent victims getting tickets for no reason or no fault of theirs. It just wasn't right.